I was just reading an article on Google News about different states cutting back on their unemployment. One of them was, the example they were given in particular was in Missouri, the latest state to do this, to cut back to, I think it was 13 weeks. And they listed off 6 states that are cutting their unemployment benefits either by amount or by time duration. They haven't done that in Texas just yet, although nothing would surprise me, nothing. I would expect any dirty trick, any legislative change to come into effect at any moment. So when I dirty tricks, I mean I'm talking about sending jobs to you that you're not qualified for, and then if you don't follow up on those jobs that you're obviously not qualified for, well, they say, well, you're not eligible. We sent you a job and you didn't follow up on it. Dirty tricks like that. And like I say, at the moment, nothing's like that has happened. But at any moment, what that shows you about these states changing their unemployment and then turning around and saying that the workers should share more of the responsibility. These are the stupid statements being made by state representatives in these states. That you go out here into a job market that is the worst. I'm 57 years old, and it's the worst I ever remember, even worse than '84, and that was bad. And they expect you to just go out and wave a magic wand and then stupidly say, by cutting back on these benefits, it will prompt you to find a job. Well, there's a bottomless pit of data out there right now that shows that people are having to take 2 to 3 part-time jobs just to get by. So, I mean, the stupidity of politicians just goes on and on and on, and it proves also they're in the hip pocket of the political action committees who line their pockets with re-election money, which is as corrupt as it has ever been. The fact is what this shows is that these states are going broke, and that should scare the living daylights out of everybody. And I read a deal on California supposedly owing the federal government like $7 billion because they had to be funded so heavily in 2007. What's going to happen now? It's bad, getting worse. By the way, I did have a headhunter call me. I got home yesterday, and there was a message for me. Somebody had seen them. Believe me, I go into those deals with total skepticism because I'm finding out that a lot of these so-called headhunters, recruiters, are people that are sitting at home and they've got some deal going with these employers. What they are, they're a work-at-home employment recruiter. And most of the time, anything you hear from them, my experience has proven, is so incredibly unreliable that you don't take it with a grain of salt. You go into it with complete, total skepticism, curiosity, but skepticism, and because those people are sitting at home doing their recruiting and scouring over the major websites, and I'm not saying that it couldn't be effectual in some way. My experience have proved that they're gimmicks. These people are fudging data, and you should beware if you're going to deal with any of these people. I'll call them tomorrow, and we'll see what they got, because that's the type of legitimate job search contact, not what the Employment Commission says. This is the type of legitimate job contact that may or may not yield something. You just have to follow up, but do so with extreme caution. Anyway, that's my 2 cents worth for today. We'll see you again.